need so much coffee today. I feel that like my eyes are like swollen. It's part of being a parent. The slack of sleep, the sleep deprivation that we run through every single day. But that takes me into, that's something that we have in common with, being a special parent and any other parent, is that I think that all of us are like sleep deprived year long. No one can prepare you really for that, and no one never says anything about it. But I always tell everyone this. So when you're pregnant, at least that's what happened to me, and that's where I get my theory, okay? So when you're pregnant, the last trimester, I feel that you honestly don't sleep because naturally our bodies are preparing us to not sleep for the rest of our lives. And it's because imagine that if you went from sleeping 10, 12 hours a day, being la la la, and then boom, you have a baby, and baby will not let you sleep. And even if you want to sleep, baby will not let you sleep. And even if baby lets you sleep, you're not going to sleep because you go into this panic mode. And I always tell everyone, enjoy when you can sleep when you're pregnant, because once baby's out, there's just no going back. It's not that you can just shovel them back in there and that you can get a couple extra hours of sleep. No, it doesn't happen like that. But I always remember, so maybe it was like the last month or so before my son was born, and it was just everything was uncomfortable, no position in the bed and everything, and it was just getting less and less of a sleep. And yes, I was tired, but at the same time, when he came to the world, I remember that I was already kind of like prepared to not sleep that much, because I wasn't sleeping that much the last month either. And I know that happens maybe to you, to many people out there. And honestly, that's my theory. I don't know if there's something medical in there that I don't know, but I think that it's like our bodies naturally prepare us to not sleep. And when I say that maybe if your baby lets you sleep, you're not going to sleep, because at least for me, even though he was sleeping, I was waking up and then just like moving him. I'm like, are you breathing? And I remember, true story, like getting a mirror and putting it close just to make sure that it was breathing, because they're just so quiet, sometimes they don't even make any noises. And being a first time parent, that can just do crazy things to your brain. So at least I was that crazy mama. Well, I am, I still look at him when he's sleeping at night. We still have a monitor, just because of different things. But that takes me into this. Yes, I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning, different reasons, but then he was moving around 5, and then I keep looking at him. So coffee is my best friend. I drink coffee all day long. It doesn't it's not that actually would not make me go to sleep, because I can drink coffee until like 8 and I can still sleep. But this is my pacifier. That's what I think it is. This is my blanket, coffee, it's my blanket. So, but anyway, that's something that I just wanted to share. Maybe it has happened to you, maybe it hasn't, but I think that that's something that all of us share. It's that no matter, what it is that it may be in life, when you become a parent, just say sayonara to sleeping, because you're not going to sleep when they're a baby, or maybe when they're growing, you're thinking that they're getting in trouble. That's why my mom always say that when we were teenagers, she wouldn't sleep because we were out, something can happen to us. Totally get it. And then I think that maybe once they leave the nest, if you're that lucky, that you will be an empty nester, then yeah, maybe you will sleep. But I think the parents will never stop worrying for our children, no matter how old they are. They're always our babies. So that's what I just wanted to share, that if you're watching this and you're super tired, you're sleepy, I feel ya right in there. That shine in my eye, that just tell you that I slept little. Luckily to me though, when I was younger, I party a lot, And I always, used to tease myself when I was, up at 3, 4 in the morning, feeding my baby. I was like, yeah, I remember, years ago in college, being up at this time, not feeding a baby, but partying. But that also, I say, that prepared me, for the lack of sleep. But also, that's what probably makes me to appreciate everything more, because everything has a process. So, but anyway, so if you're watching this and you're tired, maybe if you have a newborn, you were at the hospital, your child was sick last night, vomiting, coughing, I know how it is. Hang in there. Remember that there's so much that you can go without sleeping, and make sure that you do sleep. You have to take care of yourself. That's very important. When we're super tired, then we just don't function right. And if you can try to take a nap, or even if you can just disconnect, put some relaxing music, whatever it is that you can let your brain to rest. Because remember, when we're sleeping, our brain, it's getting rid of all the toxins of our body, so you have to rest. So that's just my advice. And remember, you're not going to be not sleeping forever. You will have to sleep at some point. So if you're watching this and you're super tired, remember, you will get some nice sleep very soon. Take care.